One bad day in Earth history, 65 million years ago, an asteroid about 10 kilometers in diameter hit the Earth, traveling about 30,000 miles an hour, and caused devastating environmental change and led to a mass extinction both in the ocean as well as on land. And that changed the course of evolution for those things living in the ocean as well as on land. Most people know about the dinosaur extinction, so that's certainly one big after effect. But over 80% of species living in the ocean also went extinct. And so it was a major event that changed the course of evolution. And it's been studied in great detail, particularly since the early 1980s. And I think it's a great story about science and sort of serendipitous discovery leading to a theory that is widely accepted in terms of cause and effect for a mass extinction.
For many of us, we've seen a Discovery Channel special. We've seen a visualization of this impact. But is there a way to really visually imagine what that moment must have been like?
I'll try to do that in my lecture this evening with some compelling slides and maps, and so you get a sense of the scale of the event that occurred. In order to cause global extinction, you've really got to whack the ecosystem on Earth. And the dust cloud and the acid rain and all the other things that resulted from this impact, of course, were global. And so when I give examples of the diversity of fossil groups on land as well as in the ocean that were affected by this, as well as some details about the environmental cataclysm, I think it'll bring the point home, and then people might look up at the sky a little differently, thinking about what's out there, because there's more out there.
And the fact that we've had what are relative near misses publicized over the last year or so, does that sort of give you a moment's hesitation when you look up and wonder if one of those twinkling stars is getting ready to head back towards us?
Well, I think this event brought the attention of these asteroids more than anything else did. Not long after this controversy really got underway and became quite hot in the 1980s, we had Shoemaker-Levy 9 hit Jupiter, and that was, I think, it was early 1990s, and that was recorded very well, and the consequences of that were quite obvious. And so between those two kind of side-by-side incidents of awareness, a lot of people suddenly decided we better start mapping asteroids that are out there. We need to know what the size is and what their trajectories are. And so a lot of amateurs, in fact, this is a big hobby of theirs, to sort of track these things. And every once in a while you hear about a discovery that an amateur has made because they're tracking these things or looking. And you need a pretty good telescope to find them, because the big ones, most of them have been found. But